For a lot of us, high school is our first real experience with dating, and with that relationship comes expectations, both physical and emotional. On this week's episode of The Harbor, Veronica is going to share with us what happens when that relationship becomes unhealthy.
What's up? My name's Veronica Tolentino. I grew up with 3 loving brothers who were my first best friends and 2 parents I really looked up to. I was always a class clown, acting crazy, loved having fun, loved everyone. Being a smart, strong, educated person did not stop me or save me from entering into an unhealthy relationship. It can happen to anyone, and it happened to me. I was really young when I met my first boyfriend. I didn't have a lot of dating experience. Generally, when you're that age, you don't. I think because it was so new and because it was something I hadn't experienced before, I really didn't have my eyes fully open. I wasn't thinking very much about how I wanted to be treated because at the time, all the things that I wanted were happening. I was getting all the attention and love and affection that I wanted. I started noticing behaviors that were concerning to me. Things I either hadn't noticed before or just started showing up. Things like him sort of questioning my behavior, questioning me as a person, questioning my character, wanting to sort of have control over who I talked to or where I went or the things I wore or the things I said. And I sort of started to feel like a possession to him rather than his best friend and his girlfriend. And I was very scared and very confused because the person I thought I knew was no longer there. My relationship didn't turn into this frightening, super scary, super weird experience suddenly. It all sort of happened gradually. So it was kind of hard to notice it as it was happening. Because this was my first relationship and because we had so much history, I so firmly wanted to believe in him and in us and what was happening. And so I was willing to put everything into it to keep it going. Our relationship was failing, and he made me believe that it was all my fault. I wasn't actually shocked the first time that he said something really horrible to me. It was almost like deep inside I kind of felt like it was coming. The questioning of my character turned into insults on my character. You know, you're not the same person I knew. You're kind of acting like this turned into you are this. And he was hurling insults faster than I could even process what was happening. And it was every day and it was constant. We broke up for a little while, but not for too long. He came back into my life and here I was again, determined to make it work. This previous time of emotional abuse had sort of led us to this moment now where we are face to face and he grabs me and throws me across the room in a fit of rage during an argument. And the pain was so intense that I took a really big deep breath and I probably didn't breathe for maybe like a good minute. And I think that was the shock and the fear and the pain sort of taking over, and then that sort of became a common occurrence. I knew that this isn't what I wanted for my life. This is not what I wanted in a relationship. And it took me having to look death in the face to realize that the only way to get back to a healthy place, to get back to a good place, was to run as fast as I could away from this person. Had I not recognized how dangerous and unhealthy my relationship was, I might not be here talking to you today. Not every unhealthy relationship reaches this level of physical violence, but physical violence isn't the only indicator of an unhealthy relationship. While it can be normal and healthy to question things as you are in your relationship and get to know your boyfriend or girlfriend, some things are just not okay. Does your boyfriend or girlfriend make you feel like you're in physical danger? Are they trying to control you? Are they constantly questioning you? Do they belittle you? Do they make you feel less than you feel like you are? No relationship can thrive if it's built on control and disrespect. Take a step back and remind yourself that you deserve to be treated with love and with respect. If your relationship feels out of control, ask for help. If you or a friend is experiencing an unhealthy relationship, know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You can get back to a good place. It's possible. You just have to love yourself enough to respect yourself. Love yourself enough to protect yourself.
You're watching Pojo News. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jack. We will be hosting our first STEAM fair on May 13th, 2025 from 5 to 8 p.m. in the SHS cafeteria. If you have any big ideas or a curiosity you can't shake, this is your chance to turn into a project and share it with the world. You can work solo or with friends and invent something new. Join the STEAM fair and let your passion take center stage. Any student 7th to 12th grade is invited to participate. Students may work in a group of up to 4. Only one student in each group needs to fill out the registration form. All forms are due by April 11th. Scan the QR code on the screen or on the flyers around the school.
Come join us Saturday, May 17th, 2025 in the small gym for one last blood drive. You must be 16 with a signed permission slip to donate. Forms must be completed and or with your parent present day of. 17 and up do not need a permission slip. This is a community blood drive, so bring your family. Scan and share the QR code below to sign up for a time slot. This blood drive is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And now for our word of the week.
The word of the week is abstain, to freely choose not to commit an action. During the class debate, Jason chose to abstain from voting on the issue, feeling that he didn't have enough information to make an informed decision.
2025 Six Flags Senior Field Trip. On Friday, May 16th, 2025 in Six Flags Arlington for seniors only. Permission slips and money are due by April 25th, 2025. Scan the QR code on the screen for payment and see Ms. Jacoby in room 129 or Ms. Musselman in room 222 for a permission slip.
College Meningitis Vaccine Clinic, presented to you by Parker County Hospital District, located in Springtown High School on Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, from 8 to 11 a.m. For more detailed information regarding the vaccines to be given, scan the QR code on the screen. Students will need to pick up a form for the vaccination.
Students, this is the last call for those who are interested in the SHS Color Guard team for the upcoming school year. Color Guard is a fun and lively experience for those interested in exploring the fine arts and performing arts program SHS has to offer. We teach you the basic skills needed to achieve excellence on the team, so no prior experience is required. The parent meeting dates have passed, but if you are still interested, you can pick up an information packet in the band hall or contact Ms. Aribi. Please fill out the interest form and look over what is expected in regards to Color Guard. Trials will be held next week for those who are interested. All attending SHS next year, boys and girls, are welcome.
FCA will be meeting Friday before school at 7:15 in room 503, located at the welding shop. Come join us for a time of fellowship, encouragement, and inspiration. Open to all students, athletes, and non-athletes alike. Bring a friend and start your day off with a positive message, great community, and fellowship. We're excited to see you there.
Do you have one of the coolest cars on campus? We'd like to feature you and your car in the yearbook. Send a picture of you with your cool car to Miss Hughes at jhughes@springtownisd.net to be considered.
Looking ahead, April 10th, English 2 EOC. April 16th, Biology EOC. April 18th, Staff Student Holiday. April 21st, Staff Workday/Student Holiday. April 23rd, U.S. History EOC. April 29th, Algebra 1 EOC.
Now for the pledges and moment of silence.
Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the moment of silence.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dude, you gotta give...
Best of 2.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, right here.
Right here.
Oh, have a great day, porcupines.